Boo! Don't be afraid, it's only a sewing machine, and yes, this is an equestrian video. Today I've got a tip and a trick for riders that are part of clubs that have badges for their saddle cloths. One of the problems that I have with badges for saddle cloths is they're not cheap, and sometimes if I'm going to a 2-day event I want to be able to change the saddle cloth over. Also, saddle cloths get washed, and so the badge will get worn through the wash, and then I'll just have to buy a new badge. So there's many reasons why you should be able to change your badge from one saddle cloth to another, and this is really easily fixed by just adding a little bit more Velcro onto your saddle cloth and onto the back of the saddle cloth badge. Today I'm going to show you how to do this with some glue and with Velcro, and I'll also show you what I have done in the past where I've used no glue but just sewing only. You don't really need a sewing machine, it just makes it a bit quicker and easier. So I'll show you how to do this, and let's get stuck into it. For our saddle cloths, we're going to have room for both the competitor number as well as the badge. So I've got an example of a competitor number as well as my badge, so that then I can work out how much space we need. This is a saddle cloth I've worked with in the past, where I've put some Velcro on here for the badge and some Velcro on here for the number. What I made sure was that there was sufficient room for the number as well as the badge. So that's going to be important when I put the Velcro on my white saddle cloth today. The Velcro is already on the back of the number in this instance, and I just had to make sure that it was the correct other side of the Velcro so that it would stick. These pieces of Velcro I've actually cut from this part of the saddle cloth here. Because I don't use this part of Velcro off my saddle cloths, I remove that just with a pair of scissors. And then I'm able to use this for other parts of the saddle cloth without buying any extra, and it also ends up being a good colour match. So here you can see I've cut 2 pieces of Velcro like this. And made sure that they were going to fit on the back of the badge. And these 2 pieces were used here. And these 2 here. So this was all attached using a sewing machine, which was a little bit easier in this instance because it's a dark badge, and I just used black cotton and black cotton in the centre here, just to sew them either side. However, you might have a badge like this one here where it's going to detract from how nice the badge is by having some sort of sewing in the middle of it. So let's get started on the white saddle cloth. What I've picked up from the sewing shop is what's called some hook and eye. So that's the 2 pieces of Velcro that stick together. I also have some really strong glue, and I've got my 2 saddle cloth badges. I want to make sure that there's sufficient room for the number. This saddle cloth has been through the wash a number of times with bleach, and of course I don't want my saddle cloth badges to be washed with bleach because it will take the colour out of them. So I'll make sure that there's enough room for the number, and then I'll put the club badge somewhere around here. I'm going to put the soft part of the Velcro on the saddle cloth and the rough part of the Velcro on the back of the badge, like it is with the number. You don't want overhanging edges. Same size piece of hook and eye. Just now need to wait for this glue to dry. Probably best to leave it overnight. But you can see in less than half an hour, I've got Velcro on either side of my saddle cloth, Velcro on the back of the badge, and I'll be looking pretty snazzy this weekend at a competition. Thanks for watching. I hope you find my tips and tricks handy. Love to see you back here again. If you hit subscribe in the bottom of the video and select notifications, it means that each time I get a video up onto YouTube, you'll get a notification to let you know that there's a new tip and trick waiting for you to watch. Have fun out there with your horse, and I'll see you next time.